Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to do a video for you guys that I'm going to turn into a series, and I'm going to call it the CheckPoint series. Kind of a weird name, but I wanted to do this. Basically, the idea is I'm telling you guys what I've learned along the way about YouTube, how to YouTube, how to have a channel and to grow it and all that stuff. Granted, my channel is still very small, so either I haven't been around long enough or I haven't learned enough on how to grow a channel. Either one is entirely possible, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of some of the things that I've learned and figured out along the way. So I've actually wanted to have a YouTube channel for a few years now. Back when I was living in California, actually, which was like 3-4 years ago now, however long ago, I wanted a YouTube channel. I was like, I want to start up a YouTube channel. I want to do this thing, but I need a real camera first. I need this. I need this. I need all this stuff. And then one day, I just decided, yeah, what the hell? I'll just start using my cell phone. Why not? I want to get this thing going, and that's what I'm still using today. My cell phone. Not the greatest camera or audio quality in the world. Right now I'm using a wireless lavalier mic, which helps some with the audio quality. But, you know, I mean, I've learned a little bit, you know, do the settings this way and stuff like that. But I was so focused on that gear barrier, if you will, that you know, barrier to entry, that I just didn't start my channel. If I had started my channel back when I originally wanted to, it would probably be huge, well, not huge, but at least, you know, a few thousand subscribers by now. But I kept pushing it off and really hurting myself in the long run by not just starting it. So when I finally did start, yeah, there was a big learning curve, and there still is a big learning curve that I'm trying to climb, as far as, you know, setting up the camera in the correct orientation so you don't get a video on YouTube that looks like this in the middle of the screen versus taking up the whole screen. I did that once and thankfully haven't made that mistake since. Just little things like that you learn by experience. Other things like lighting. I mean, I think I've got the lighting in this video set up a bit better than in some of my other videos, but I'm still just trying to play around with concepts and try to figure out what works best. But I've always been that kind of person where I learn by doing. I can read something a million times. I can hear somebody explain it to me a million times. I can even watch people do it, and sometimes that helps, but really the best way I learn is by, you know, kinesthetic learning, I think they call it, by doing the task itself. So as I make more videos and get more repetition behind making videos, I've gotten better. I've learned, oh, hey, I need some kind of eye candy in the background. You know, I need to not have a messy ass room, or at least it doesn't look messy to you guys. It is still kind of messy, but you don't see that as much, which is nice. Anyway, it's messy like behind the camera, because that's just kind of the person I am. I'm a messy person. I'm sorry. Anyway, and I think another thing I've learned is just to be patient and just keep pushing, keep putting out content, keep making videos, and just let it happen. Right now, the most popular video on my channel, the one that's gotten the most views, is my Kimber Pepper Blaster 2 review. Now, I never would have thought in a million years that a pepper spray video would be the most popular video on my channel right now, but it is. And that's just, I mean, it's over 2,000. It's the only video I have that's over 2,000 views. Like, that's nuts to me. But you know, stuff is going to surprise you. I haven't really dealt with very many trolls or haters, so I can't really speak too much to that. But my general philosophy on that is, you know, people are allowed to have their opinions, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not making money off the channel, so nobody has to like what I put out. And, you know, if they do, that's awesome, and it makes me feel like I've accomplished something. But if people say something negative, I'll just, you know, deal with it and move on. Editing. That's a whole other animal. I hate editing. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And I'm not very good at it. I will freely admit that, because I don't have a whole lot of time and experience editing. The editor I use right now is called HitFilm Express. It's totally free, and you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. I use it just on my standard laptop. So yeah, there's a little bit of like, buggy, laggy looking stuff because it doesn't have a very powerful video processor in a laptop, but the video comes out just fine. My intro with the falling spent cases, that took me like, I want to say like 6 or 8 hours to make something that simple, just because I didn't know how to use that section, that whole like aspect of the editing software, and I still really don't. I mean, I took my time and watched some tutorials and things and ended up being able to make that, and I think it looks okay. It's not amazing, but I'm learning more about how to edit and how to make my videos look better, how to play around with the volume and level things out and just try to produce better quality content for you guys. But editing is one of those things that it would if I could take a course on how to use that software, that would probably help out a lot. Just because it's a complicated and in-depth software. But I've seen videos that the guys who I guess run or own or work for HitFilm have put up where they've made like the exit credits for the Avengers. Like you can straight up and go into this software and make this very elaborate, awesome looking thing, and that's super complicated, but the software has the capability to do it. So yeah, that's another big point or big thing I guess I've learned, is editing is not very simple. It takes some time and some effort to edit a video together and to try to make it look at least decent. Something else I've learned through YouTube is that it takes time to create content, period. It takes a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of effort. For me personally, the range I shoot at is about an hour away. So one, I have to have the ammo to go to the range. Then I have to load up on my normal range stuff, whatever guns I'm taking, ammo, ear pro, cleaning kit with a rod in case I get a stuck case, some tools and all that stuff, chairs, table, targets, whatever. Drive an hour away, and then if you forget something, well, guess what? You forgot it. Like, it's an hour away. You either don't use it, you don't have it, you just deal with it, or you just pack up and go home. Thankfully, that hasn't happened to me since I've been going to this range yet, but we'll see if that changes. But now, as a YouTuber, I have to remember to grab my tripod and my camera mount and lights and a microphone and because I'm using my phone as a camera, I have to remember to grab my little external battery pack thing and my charging cable, so that if I'm filming a bunch of videos and my battery starts to die, I can plug it in, charge it back up, and keep going. Just extra stuff to have to remember. I get out there, I set up, I'm like, okay, well, I gotta find a good spot to set the camera. Okay, cool, I'm gonna get this angle, then I'm gonna get this angle. I wanna show the target, I wanna show all this, but I don't wanna show my truck and my license plate in the video. Or I don't necessarily wanna show other people around me in the video because I don't know if they're gonna wanna be in the video or not. So little things like that I have to deal with. It's not just load magazines, hit record on the phone camera and start shooting. It's a bit more complicated than that, and it takes a lot of time. I can be down here in the man cave filming videos like this and think, oh yeah, it's been like an hour or two and I've done a couple videos, but no, it's been like 4 or 5 hours. Like, time just goes by like that because you're worried about every little thing. Like earlier, I was grabbing different guns to put up as eye candy and set them up for you guys. But then I'm like, okay, well, I need some way to prop up this pistol because I don't want to just sitting flat on the table and looking kind of dumb. But I want something that's not going to be distracting, but it's also going to look kind of cool. So I just used this empty bottle of Blackened. Yes, I already finished the bottle. Anyway, it was a good whiskey. Just trying stuff out, playing around with things. There's a learning curve there, and it takes time. Generally on my days off, at least on a weekend or something, if I have the time, I try to sit and film a bunch of videos. That's what I'm doing right now. Today's Sunday, and I've got a little bit of time, so I'm trying to put a bunch of videos together so I can edit them and keep a log of content going for you guys. Last learning point, if you will, that I'll leave you guys with is just to keep pushing and not give up. There have been days for sure where I've been discouraged. My views have gone down. My like to dislike ratio in the analytics has gone down. View duration, my view duration for my videos right now on average is like 5 minutes. So people aren't even watching the whole video. And that's totally fine. That's cool. But at the same time, it can be disheartening to look at some of these analytics and see kind of how things are going. And then there are just days where I'm like, I'm being lazy and I want to sit on the couch in my underwear and drink beer and not do videos because Merca, right? But you just have to push and to keep going and find those sources of motivation. Ever since I kind of figured out my goal for the channel of teaching new people and getting good information out there for both new shooters, new people in the gun community, and those who have been shooting and owned guns for a long time, trying to serve both of those audiences. That's really kind of helped me and given me a motivation and a direction to go. Yes, I still am going to be doing gun reviews. I haven't been doing any of those really lately because I need to get some more ammo. Once I get some more ammo, I'm going to go out to the range. I actually want to put shooting footage in those review videos for you guys, and not just, oh, here's what I think about this gun, but you don't even know if I've ever shot this gun because you've never seen me shoot it, kind of thing. I want to try to improve the videos in that way. But that goal of educating people and getting good information out there for people has kind of been a motivating factor for me, especially recently. So you just got to kind of find that motivation, your muse, if you will, and just keep going. So if any of you out there are looking at starting a YouTube channel, my advice would be just do it. Don't wait for this piece of equipment or this, whatever. Just start making videos. You don't even need to have an idea of where you want the channel to go. Just a general, like, I like guns, I want to talk about guns, is cool. As you do videos, as you gain an audience, you get comments and you respond to those, you interact with your audience, you will find your way. You'll find your place in your niche, and you'll just kind of settle into it. It's going to be a lot harder to figure it out on the front end, and then as you start doing things, your thoughts on what you should do, what you want to do, are probably going to end up changing from what you originally thought anyway. So that's that. That's it now for now for Checkpoint 1, guys. Hopefully this gave you some insight into the world of a YouTuber, not a famous one, but a YouTuber, and hopefully this gives you guys some motivation to make your own channel if that's what you want to do, or if you want to have a bomb-ass Instagram page or something, whatever the case may be. Hopefully this motivates you for that. Now I will say, I'm going to give credit where it's due. I just watched a video that Talonsai put up on his advice for getting into YouTube, or any kind of venture like YouTube. It's a really good video. I'll have it linked down below so you guys can go watch it. If you've never heard of Talonsai, he's got some pretty good videos up, and that video specifically, the one that I just referenced, really gave me a lot of motivation and made me want to keep making videos and keep getting better at the quality of the content that I put out, and also putting out a decent amount for you guys. So that's why I'm making this video today. I just thought I'd give you my perspective as a new YouTuber. I started the channel in April, but I've got like 75 subscribers or something right now. So not very many, but I want to do this as a continual series. And as I've learned more things and gotten better at things, maybe had some setbacks or some upsets, sit down and do a video periodically on this subject for you guys. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. If you have people in your life that are wanting to start something like a YouTube channel and you think this video would help them, please share the video with them as well. Put the content out there. It does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate that. Thanks again, guys. Y'all take it easy. Roll Tide, and I'll see you later.